Guys, in this video I'll be looking at two albums from Sepultura and Anthrax, and we're going to start right now. So Roots is the 6th studio album of Sepultura. Several things about this album are quite overlooked, be it the repetitive riffs, lack of virtuoso soloing, or conventional metalness, if you will. But nonetheless, it doesn't take anything away from the album itself. Obviously you're going to get the sound of Sepultura's origin, and it's definitely a great sound. Sepultura explicitly mark their territory when it comes to the uniqueness of their brand in metal. What's definitely one of the best aspects of this album is the percussion. Igor Caballero did an exceptionally superb job with his percussive delivery and a combination of tribal and percussive instruments along with his own drum kit. Roots Bloody Roots, Rattle My Hatter, Breed Apart, and Attitude are among the greatest percussive tracks of this album. If you're a drummer and you enjoy multiple brands of metal, never hesitate buying this album or listening to it any way you can. Andreas Kiss's soloing on exceptional guitar work does not exactly become a focus or an outstanding aspect of this release, but it's definitely consistent and it blends well with the rest of this album sound. Yes, while Mac's lyrics aren't optimal, his vocal delivery impresses regardless. Jasko is definitely a track where Andreas' guitar playing stands out the most. It is definitely a song that stands out and gives nice extra acoustic flavour to the album. Something I really loved is the production of this album. The bass is pretty damn loud. This really made the album all the more enjoyable for me. Look Away for me has the best bass groove on it. Ross Robinson, as well as the rest of the staff involved in this album's production, definitely deserve a thumbs up. I found it absolutely laughable was the way that so many complained about this album being new metal. From what I hear, Max didn't quite write these baggery lyrics, and not every track in this album had turntables other than Look Away. Sure, you can definitely see the chord influence when you talk about the downtuning, but damn, it's nowhere near that. And it's nowhere near being an important focus of this album. Percussion is definitely much more of a focus on this album rather than any new metal or metal specific influence. This album takes a little bit of everything and pretty much combines it with Sepultura's roots. This is an underrated album amongst thrashers and extreme metal fans, and definitely deserves different perspectives and extra listens. Let's switch gears to Anthrax. Among the Living is their third studio album. On Among the Living, there isn't one song which is below awesomeness or pure fun. The riffs are top notch in each song. The lyrics are quite interesting as well. The vocals are amazing in their catchiness, and overall this album is just very enjoyable and you can listen to it a lot of times and still like it each time. The opener track begins with an epic riff which repeats himself in different variations with 3 guitars till it reaches the main riff, and then the drums become much more sharp and the first verse begins. Disease, spreading the disease. This is such a mushroom part of your neck that it's going to break it right off and your eyes will fly away from the holes. The verses are amazing catchy, and so is the chorus, which is a great example for a thrash hymn. Seriously, this is such a killer song that no one can stand off, and it's really enjoyable, one that you can really dig off for a long time if you're really into it. Caught in the Marsh is one of Anthrax's most known hits. It's fast, intense, catchy, and has very varied vocals. The rapid singing in the verses, the shine back vocals in the bridge, and the softer in the chorus. It keeps on interest for each second, and it has mind-blowing riffs and an unparalleled hit. I Am the Law has an overwhelming guitar riff and lots of groove, and it's a bit slower than the former tracks. The chorus is a bit aggressive in its lyrics and vocals, and there is a fast headbanging section which begins at 3 minutes 30 seconds. It's a blazing track and awesome as all the tracks are on this album. Indians is the most epic song and a very memorable one. It begins mid-tempo drumming and then dual guitar riffing, and when it's all balanced together at 21 seconds, it just sounds perfect. The verses had a load of killer riffs, and the chorus is amazing, one with the best vocals ever from Joey Belladonna, which sounds perfect here. In conclusion, this is a very enjoyable album even without a weak or average track. This is definitely one of the best and most memorable thrash albums of all time. If you call yourself a metalhead, then you must buy this flawless classic, equally one of the best albums ever, and Anthrax at their highest peak. Also, check out thrash metal band Still MAGE. Links will be in the description. Other than that, let me know which album you think is better in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.